He's big and he's brown, the big brown break down.
Brendan Big Brown
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's Thursday, May 7th. Let's frickin' do it. Welcome back to the Big Brown Breakdown. Did you enjoy the throwback Big Brown Breakdown song with Skylar Aston? This is a new set here. I got a graphic artist coming in tonight to do a nice little mural on the back. So right now, this is just the temp stage, just the temp studio. Last time it was all white. I looked like I was being held hostage. Like I was making a video, one last video to my family, pleading to keep on keeping on.
Bunch of Chechens behind the camera.
Yeah, a bunch of Chechens. I'm just all, welcome to Big Brown Break. Khamzat's going to win. So yeah, all black. So we'll see how that goes. But next time you see me, this thing will be different. So got the artist coming tonight. We're cooking. I'm fresh off the needle drippage from Ways to Well, where I had basically an oil change where they take 4 liters of blood. They take all the plasma out, like all the fatty lipids and all that shit, and they put new stuff in. So you're supposed to be a little lethargic, but I feel all right. And then after that, the next day and the next day, you're supposed to be cooking. So we'll see. But I am a little lethargic. But we'll get over it, baby. We will get over it because it's Khamzat versus Strickland fight week this freaking Saturday. And on Thursday, you guys are going to see this on Friday, we give our picks. So I think we kick this thing off with our picks. Let's just kick off from the top. You got Sean Strickland, Khamzat Chimaev. Here's the thing with this. Is Sean Strickland, I think, was a bigger underdog against Izzy Adesanya, who he ended up beating. Obviously, Izzy, that one has a little bit of an asterisk next to it. Yes and no, but, Izzy was a different Izzy then, but we thought that was a nightmare of a matchup for Sean Strickland. He ended up kind of dominating that fight. He's, I think, plus 400, 425 against Khamzat this fight. And I think the reason why he is that, plus 425, minus 575. Oosh.
Hey.
One of the reasons he's that way is because the boogeyman of Khamzat is out there. So I won't be surprised by anything in this fight. If Khamzat comes out, gets him down within 10 seconds and submits him under 2 minutes, I'd go, yeah, that makes sense. If Khamzat comes out, gets Strickland down, struggles a little bit, gets to the feet, Strickland's kind of piecing him up, gets taken down, survives the first round, second round does a little better, third round even better, then fourth and fifth, he starts teeing off and wins. Yeah, I can see that. So those are the only two outcomes I can see. I can't see Strickland clipping him in the first round and knocking him out. He's not a knockout artist. I don't really see Khamzat, clipping him in the fourth or fifth, knocking him out and just keeping him on his feet. I don't see those two scenarios working out. So you have one of two options. Khamzat destroys him in the first round, or Strickland survives the first 2 rounds and then goes to work third, fourth, and fifth, wins via decision. That's how I see this going down. I think it's Khamzat's toughest matchup to date. I think Sean Strickland, it's just styles make fights. And for Khamzat, a guy with superior cardio, superior striking defense, good jiu-jitsu defense, he's going to get taken down, but I think he can survive down there. I just think it poses a lot of problems for Khamzat. I'm on record saying how Khamzat's the most dominant guy I've ever seen in practice. I'm basing off Strickland with his back against the wall. He usually answers the call. And the way he looked against Fluffy, he comes in that same shape. Nick Sick is his coach. He's going to have a superior game plan. I like his coaching staff. As far as the X's and O's, a little better than Khamzat's. I favor, and as soon as this got announced, I've always kind of been favoring Strickland. I think a lot of people are swayed by his wild antics and the shitty talks and this and this. And so there's a lot of hate for Sean Strickland, but I wouldn't be surprised if he got it done. And especially if you're betting on it, trying to make money, what are you going to bet on the the minus whatever is 575 favorite. You're not gonna make any fucking money. You got to put $575 down just to break even. So $100 on Strickland to make 425. I'm not mad at it. Listen, I know I'm picking a plus 425 dog here, which is insane. I don't know. I got a weird feeling he gets it done. I don't know. And now all the odds are stacked against him as well. Once you lose the belt, it's impossible to get it back. You're fighting Khamzat. He's just purely a straight wrestler. Sean's talked all this trash to try and get in his head. I don't think it's really going to work. But it's tough for me not to pick Strickland. And now that's a pick with this and not this, so don't bet on it. But anybody else picking Strickland?
No.
Not a chance, right? And that's the smart thing to do.
We can get to it after this, but wait till you see the video of Strickland wrestling.
What do you mean?
There's a video that came out from Strickland's training camp of him wrestling.
They posted it?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah.
Let's see if you still feel the same way.
Oh. Oh, well. Here's the only thing with that, though, Nick. We don't know if that's after 2 hours of training and it's the cool down and they're just going through the motions. We don't know if that's after an hour of hardcore wrestling and they're just cooling down. So that's why I never put too much into training footage, and especially whoever's filming it is on Strickland's side. So they might have released this to do exactly this.
I was about to say that.
To do exactly this.
There's a conspiracy theory part of me.
News.
Yeah. Conspiracy theory part of me goes, why did this get out? Because this is JV style. This is like JV wrestling.
Oh, that's my son at Lake Travis High School.
Yeah, this
rec program.
If he made that's not even varsity level wrestling.
Yeah, there's too much space
and
it's lazy.
But we have already seen some of Sean. Like Sean got taken down by DDP. You know, like Sean's never been known. I mean, he can get back up to the feet pretty good, but
Usman, he did that pretty well, and that was at welterweight.
But the problem is Khamzat's like trying to get above water when a tsunami's hitting you.
Yeah,
you know that's a whole different beast.
I'm with you. It's a nightmare.
I mean, so for me, I have to go Khamzat. Even though I think Khamzat takes his meat.
Wants to taste his meat.
He tastes his meat.
That's such a ridiculous statement.
He lost so much aura with that.
Or he has more aura. Oh man, he's so anti-gay that he went, I need to taste his meat.
You know
now,
what?
In America, we go, whoa, pause. But in Chechnya, they go, yeah, get that meat, you know?
In all fairness to all of us, he might have lost aura. But if Khamzat Chimaev says, I'm going to take your meat, you're going to be like,
oh my God.
Damn.
Please don't.
Please don't.
Dear God.
Don't take my meat.
My meat's not for you, man. I don't have enough meat to go around, bud. No, I'm with you.
But the only reason why
fucking nightmare.
Because you're saying going against why bet like a plus 425 favorite. It's because then you'll hear when I go to my picks, I have two underdogs that I think are coming out on top.
We're making picks, so you just want me to give you all mine right now?
Go ahead.
The Khamzat Strickland one. Listen, I'm not. I'm gonna take Strickland because I know you bitches are gonna take Khamzat.
Yes,
we all just pick Khamzat. That's weak as fuck. And I'm a Sean Strickland fan, also a Khamzat fan. But I mean, I guess I'm banking because it's gonna be his toughest test, you know. And Strickland's cardio is his weapon. So I guess I'll take Strickland. Not confident in that. Joshua Van, Tatsuro Taira. It's tough not to take Tyra. Again, all these picks are here. I'll take Strickland, Joshua Van, which probably means you should bet on the other guys.
We're already moving so differently.
I bet. I'm taking the dogs, I think. Volkov, Acosta's tough.
This one I'm actually kind of confident in. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to look like a buffoon. But
I'll take Acosta. I'll take Sean Brady and flip a coin between King Green and Jeremy Stevens. I'll probably take King Green. So I'm going Green, Brady, Acosta, Van, Strickland.
okay. You already know I'm going Khamzat. You already knew that was coming.
I think 99% of the world is.
Yeah. I'm not going Joshua Van.
You're a piece of shit.
I'm
You can take any American?
yeah, I am. Actually, yeah.
The last two you have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're going Khamzat, Tatsuro, Tyra.
Yep. Then I'm gonna go Acosta.
And you basing that Tatsuro Tyra pick and Joshua Van off, you don't know what Van exactly can do?
Yeah. Because I still
The
feel
jury's
like
still out on him.
yeah. And like yeah, Van was right because Van was like, oh, if he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, he should know how to fall. But you never know what's going to happen. The whole fight ended on just a awkward,
Worst way to win a title.
Yeah. And
Volkov, Acosta.
I'm going Acosta. That's already one underdog that I'm picking.
Acosta's the dog?
Yeah. Then then Buckley is my other underdog.
I can see it.
Because I've seen, I don't know, Buckley's just such a hard hitter. And I've seen Brady have trouble with that before. Like, like when he gets a little overwhelmed. Like I've seen it. So that's why I'm going Buckley. And I have to go King Green.
Chin?
Yeah.
Start with the first King Green, Jeremy Stevens.
I'll go King Green.
Sean Brady, Joaquin Buckley.
Sean Brady. Right now, I take Sean Brady.
Yeah, Sean Brady?
Yeah.
Volkov, Acosta.
That's a tough one. So, I think it's Waldo's time right now. Volkov would have destroyed him before, but right now I think Acosta will get it.
Joshua Van, Tatsuro Tyra.
Remember I told you I saw the countdown, and I had Tatsuro Tyra before that. Saw the countdown, saw Joshua Van's striking combinations.
That's why they do it.
And I'm telling you, he's
Van's a
such
beast.
a fireball. So I think Van right now, and then of course
Strickland.
And of course Chimaev.
This sounds so dorky, but I just don't have enough data on Van that I would put my money down on him.
That's fair. But also, yeah, he's not. I mean, he's beat some really good guys, but I wouldn't bet on that one.
You don't know how he is really.
It's the odds are too close. You want to stay away from those.
I already got two dogs already.
So Chimaev's minus 575.
Now, what if you parlayed Strickland with the over? Over is plus 120. I mean, if Strickland wins, you're gonna want to parlay because he win via decision. So it'd be plus 425 and plus 120 in a parlay. We're cooking, baby.
I usually go for just
it's a Cinderella story, but
I've always just gone just for the win.
Straight up?
Yeah.
well, you got to make money, bud. So just toss on a prop on it, parlay. But let me ask you this: if Strickland were to beat Khamzat, so he's beat Izzy, regarded as one of the greatest middleweights of all time. Khamzat's an undefeated boogeyman champ. If he beats Khamzat, where do you rank Strickland as far as all-time greats? It's going to hurt a lot of people's feeling because he's up there if he does it. And there's a reason he's up plus 425. So,
All-time greats in UFC history?
Yeah.
Middleweight, UFC.
If you said middleweight, then we could talk.
middleweight.
Okay, I thought you meant all around UFC. I could put him in the top. Yeah, I'd put him in the top 10.
Top 10, not top 5?
I don't like the losses that he has, like losing he's already lost to DDP twice.
I think he beat him once, but
Got beat by Usman, who's obviously
That's at
great.
170.
Yeah, true. I don't know. It's just, I like Sean Strickland a lot, but like, I just don't see him as the all-around fighter that I think you do.
That man, to be that big of a dog and become a 2-time middleweight champion One over Izzy, one of the all-time greats. Then over Khamzat.
I do, and maybe I'm coping right now, but that Izzy that he beat was like real, like the decline Izzy.
True.
Like he didn't beat the one that humped Paulo Acosta, you know? Yeah, I put him.
Top 10's fine.
Yeah, definitely top 10. UFC all time, not even in the top 50.
Yeah, those DDP losses are tough.
Two losses to I mean, the first one is actually super debatable.
I thought he won the first one.
That's fair. Especially more damage done. He probably beat him on strikes landed.
Keep going down, Chin.
Lost to Jared Cannonier.
Brendan Allen's a great win.
Lost to Pereira, but yeah. Lost to Santos.
But he just got better and better and better.
But there's so many losses sprinkled in there.
Yeah, look at this.
But that's kind of like beginning of the career, right?
Still, that's impressive.
He's been fighting the
15-0.
UFC since 2014.
Back when he had hair. He was a handsome guy back in the day.
Tarzan.
Who do you think are his biggest wins?
Biggest wins, Brendan Allen's a big one. And then Imavov's a great one, especially looking at it now. Magomedov was a good one, if you remember that fight.
Paulo Costa.
Magomedov, to keep going with your guys' narrative of Khamzat destroying him, Magomedov got his back.
Yeah.
So
Let me see.
That's a different story if Khamzat gets your back. Obviously, Izzy's his biggest win. Paulo Costa's a good win, but even that's not like prime Paulo Costa. And then he beat Fluffy.
I want to see something.
Go to Volkov for me, Chin. Let's take a little break here with the Big Brown Breakdown. The NBA playoffs are in full swing and the intensity isn't letting up. You also got UFC this weekend, Strickland, Khamzat. Strickland's a big underdog. You got Costa, Waldo Costa, a big underdog. There's some dogs, Joshua Van. So make some money, boys. Parlay that. All right. But the NBA playoffs is in full swing. And with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, your winnings can get a boost every single day, all playoffs long. Playoff starts, turn it up round by round. DraftKings turns it up with them with a profit boost available every single game day from the first round all the way to the finals. Bet player props, bet live from the opening tip to the final possession. Every bucket, every dime, every clutch takeover matters, and only DraftKings Sportsbook keeps boosting you all the way through. All DraftKings customers can enjoy a profit boost every single day throughout the playoffs. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the code SCHAUB to claim your profit boost. That's code SCHAUB to get a boost every day of the NBA playoffs in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 and over in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. One profit boost per customer per day. NBA playoffs bets only. Bet restrictions apply and vary when offered. Max bet and boost vary. Boost only applies to winnings and expires at the end of the last NBA game each day. See terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
I'm actually looking up the rankings, the top 10 of all time. That
Middleweights?
Yeah. And I mean, this is a really good top 10. Anderson Silva, number 1. Izzy, number 2. GSP only has one fight there, but he's technically ranked number 3.
Stupid.
Then they have Robert Whitaker, number 4. Chris Weidman, number 5. Bisping at 6th. Pereira at 7th. That's so weird. Rich Franklin, number 8. Luke Rockhold, number 9. And 10, Yoel Romero. And then honorable mentions were DDP, Cannonier, Gastelum, Costa.
Strickland's not in there at all. Former champ. That's interesting.
But who on that list do you see him better than?
Yoel Romero.
Rockhold?
Prime Rockhold is tough fight for Strickland. But again, you're talking about prime versus prime. God, with Volkov, buddy.
I forgot about Rich Franklin, yeah. Middleweight.
He was a bit motherfucker. with Volkov, it's like, dude, he really hasn't lost since 2022 when he lost to Tom Aspinall. Because that Cyril Gane fight, he lost via decision split. I thought he won that fight, and so did Dana White. I mean, he's beat Rosenstruck, Romanov, Tai Tuivasa, Pavlovich, Cyril Gane, Jolton Almeida. God, Acosta's. Oh man,
It's his biggest test for sure.
You think?
For Acosta, yeah.
Oh, Acosta's for sure. I thought you were saying for Volkov. Like,
No,
he's been
no.
there with some fucking killer.
But also maybe I'm suffering from recency bias, but like just Acosta, the way he fights, I'm just like, damn, I do not want to hit by that guy.
I'm gonna take Volkov. I'm gonna change my pick.
Really?
Yep, I'm gonna change my pick. Strength of schedule, common opponent. I'll take Volkov.
Okay.
How far?
He's figured it out.
How many more fights do you think Volkov has though?
Not many.
That's what I'm saying. He's in the kind of in the twilight, right?
Yeah, but he's beat some good fucking dudes.
Lost to Cyril Gane.
And guys with heavy hands really isn't a problem for him. Beat Alistair Overeem.
He's so skilled, yeah.
Lost twice to Gane.
I mean, that's nothing to hang your head at. He beat
Lost to Derek Lewis.
Verdum. Beat Verdum. Beat Struve. Beat Roy Nelson. God, those fights are fucking old down there.
What a beast.
Oh, I made a mistake last episode. You probably would have caught it, Nick. Chin didn't hear it. But I was making a point that JDM is never going to be champ. Like the realization came that he's never going to be champ. I should have said never be champ again. Now that Islam's there, because he was champ before Islam came to division. So people were like, "Dude, you keep saying that he was champ. Remember, he won."
Yeah.
So that's my mistake. I should have been more clear. The whole rant on that is his realization now is he got it. The brakes beat. It wasn't even a remotely competitive fight against Islam. Now that Islam's there, he will never be champ again.
No.
And
no.
so, and then there's that. He came to that realization.
Then you got Pratas.
And then he got Pratas, who's a stand-up guy, got absolutely. So that's two fights in a row where you get it. They're not competitive. You're not even the fucking realm of those
And
gentlemen.
Pratas is getting better and better and better
And
every
JDM's
fight.
not. So for him, it's like, oh, fuck, this ride's probably over. I mean,
like-
he's going to be able to hang around, be in the top. So he'll drop down. So he'll be in the top 10 for a little bit, loses again. He's out of the top 10. So that's boom, boom, boom. So for him, it's here.
You know, he kind of reminds me of Yuri. Same deal.
Rodriguez?
No, Yuri. Proska. He's just never going to be champ again. Like, will he always be able to hang in the top 10? Sure. But to see the belt again, it's not going to happen.
The difference between Yuri and JDM is like Yuri, like he could have very easily beat Oldberg. He was piecing him up, doing his thing, blows his fucking knee off, and then he kind of let his guard down, gets clipped. But it's not like he got outclassed or his will was broken. JDM, you're like, hey man, you all right?
Sure.
Like in between rounds, you're like, hey bud, do you owe somebody money? You know, you don't have to do this.
Yeah.
But maybe he does. So that's where I'm like, hey, can someone check on JDM? Is he all right? With you, it's like, fucking bonehead, dude. What are you doing? Like just dumb mistakes.
The fact that he lost to a one-legged Oldberg,
Crazy. He's just dumbass shit.
that's his problem. He's
Huge.
always leaving the chin up in the air.
Yeah, he's a meathead.
Like you would think, like, dude, chin, like that's just like basics of fight, like keeping the chin down, keeping the guard up.
Dude, did you see? I had to repost this. Did you see Trump showcase the new UFC belt?
Yeah.
If that doesn't get your dick hard, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, but yeah, the Epstein files. Whoa. I'm just talking about from a professional sports perspective. This belt is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Now, no Americans be winning it that night. So
No.
that's something you got to consider because the only person that has a fucking remote chance to win it or has an opportunity is Justin Gaethje.
Oh, stop that.
It's not good.
Even Trump kind of made it seem like you're in for it
Yeah.
in the White House.
So it's like,
He basically also slighted Gane. Did you see that?
no.
I'm like, is that a French thing or did he just not realize it as it was happening. I'm like,
I
what
haven't
was
seen it.
going
Let me
on?
see this, Chin.
They're going all the way out.
It's a rendering right there.
All people invited. There are no people tougher in sports than the people behind me. Championship belt. Dana White was here last night. Did you know that? He was here last night. They're going all
Did you know that? He was here last night? Yeah, he's my boss, man.
all people invited. There are no.
That's the belt.
There was some funny stuff that happened in there too, where Alex Pereira is talking to Trump, and at one point no one knew what the other one was saying, and you could just see Ilia just laughing, dying, like trying not to crack up to his face.
Dude, that belt's so dope.
Yeah. I wonder what the sides. I haven't seen any pictures of the actual sides.
Oh,
Kinda felt like-
Yeah.
That belt's so sick.
Yeah, it is.
That's clean.
USA. Now, listen, no Americans be holding it, but hey, tomato, baby. That thing's still dope. And whoever wins it, you still want it at the White House, so it resembles that. But yeah, when I post it, people are like, oh, the Epstein files, what were thy rent? Oh. No, I'm just, this cool belt, man. I'm not getting into all that.
The only thing I saw was it's so obvious that Trump's a betting man because Trump was showing you exactly who he knew was going to win, the way he talked to each person.
Yeah.
Like, it's like this guy right here, Ilia, amazing fighter.
Yeah.
Justin Gaethje's got a tough one on his hands.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck with that.
And then he's like, I thought you liked him. Why would you give him a tough fight?
And then he's talking about Alex's hands and how powerful he is. And he's like, and Cyril Gane's here, I guess.
He has his favorites already.
This guy dressed like a divorce attorney. I will say though, I didn't realize till they did the standoff, and I don't know,
Ilia?
is it AI? No, but that too. But like how tall Alex is. Like I knew he was tall, but I didn't realize he was like as big as Gane, height wise.
6'5".
Is he that tall? Yeah,
Pretty sure.
I feel like he put like his stats are less than what, because like he stood next to Tyson Fury,
yeah, I know.
and was like nearly the same height.
They need to do what baseball does, where they do it electronically. It's like a laser.
Yeah.
And most baseball players went down like an inch or two, and Ohtani went up an inch.
Yeah.
Gane's looking, Potan's looking thick.
Yeah.
I love the picture of them like in the front, just like facing the camera. They
What
look
a
like
cool experience for fighters.
they look like, you ever seen
Yeah,
that?
but Trump, this, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. How cool is it? You're at the lawn of the White House for a press conference? That's fucking bananas.
I don't know why this looks like. You ever seen the famous farmer photo where it's the farmer and his
Like
wife?
this? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Gane looks interesting. He's a big dude. He's bigger than Gane there.
He looks it,
Right?
yeah. He's a little bit closer, but still he looks bigger.
I mean, Gane's natural heavyweight because like he's still like lean at that size.
Yeah, super lean.
Do you think that? Okay, here's a question for you. Do you feel like Alex might be sacrificing a lot of his speed now that he gained all this weight?
That's the number one concern. Like, yeah, look, and Justin couldn't fight at 170. That's why the talk of Topuria and Islam, I know you love that. I'm telling you, if you like Ilia, you don't want that. It's just the size difference. And Islam's a big 55er.
Yeah. What's he cutting from 200?
Big 55er. So for Ilia, it's like, fuck, if you like him, you don't really want that. Mm-hmm. But now speed, technique. But yeah, that's the whole, can Poatan speed, now he's put on clearly all this bulk and weight. Does it translate over? Also, his defense, he throws offense. That's his defense is kind of throwing offense. And at heavyweight, that's trouble, man. And Gane's used to fighting off his back foot. Can Alex deal with that? That's the best fight in the White House.
Let me ask you a question. Ilia and Gaethje. If Gaethje floors and knocks Ilia out, do you put that in the top American sports moments with the Alexis Carolyn, what's his name, freestyle wrestler?
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
Roland Gardner.
Oh, yeah.
Then and like the Miracle on Ice.
100%.
Like if he wins, that's
100%.
up there with.
Oh, don't get it twisted. I'm rooting for Justin. I would love for an American to win the belt at the White House. That would be so sick. And because Ilia, even if he loses one, than Justin this, but he'll get it back and rain on and do all this shit. This would be so cool. And that's why I always tell you guys, don't bet on my picks. The reason I picked Strickland, of course, he's against the odds. Of course, chances of him winning is not good. If he pulls this off, it's so fun. It's so cool. I like guys who mix things up and fuck everything up. Because the UFC's like, all right, Khamzat, so you're going to beat Strickland, you're going to go to 205, you're going to beat Paul Acosta, and then Strickland's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I like chaos.
If those
chaos
two win,
fun.
That's so big for American. Like when it comes to American moments in sports,
we don't have any.
If Strickland and Gaethje won, and don't get me wrong, I'm rooting for Ilia because I'm
love Ilia, yeah, I get it.
He's my guy. But I would love to see me be wrong about Khamzat.
Well, let me ask you this, Nick. Who has a better chance of winning? Strickland versus Khamzat or Justin against Ilia?
Justin against Ilia.
You're so crazy.
Justin could land a head because Ilia has. I love Ilia, but he's gotten caught with a head kick before and almost put out. And we've seen Gaethje do that. I don't see anything besides just like
cardio,
volume. Yeah, just volume punching Khamzat to death.
Surviving for 15 minutes and then picking up the pace. It's tough.
Yeah, because all it takes is for Khamzat to get him down and start just
an opening.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Aren't you gonna be a little sad if you tune in Saturday and we're building this up and they've talked all this trash and Khamzat's like, very cool.
That's what I see happening.
Seconds, you're like, oh, fuck.
Dude, that's what I see happening.
I know, me too. Aren't you going to be a little bit like, fuck.
So don't bet Brendan's picks.
No, don't bet my picks. No, I always tell you guys this. I'm super biased. I want things, I like upsets. I root for the dog. Yeah, it'd be great to see American get it done. That belt, I don't give a fuck how you feel about the status of America right now. That belt is so sick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I can buy a replica. I hope I can get a replica. Oh, you know what I should tell the painter? Paint that behind me.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool, actually.
Dude, I got to send him that right now.
I've been getting a couple DMs and comments about like my JDM talk.
What do you
Guess what? I'm wrong sometimes.
Why? What did you say?
Because I said that JDM was going to win in a landslide and there was no chance. I was wrong. Okay? I was wrong. I'm willing to admit I'm wrong sometimes.
But MMA's fucking tough, man.
It's not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't bank on JDM being sad in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry I didn't bank on him not wanting to fight. I didn't bank on him getting completely destroyed by a striker, and that's his forte. I didn't bank on the former champ putting up some sort of fight against a guy who really isn't that battle tested. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't predict that shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know he needed better help all the time.
Dude, the way I didn't, because even when you make your picks, you're like, okay, if they lose, yeah, it'll be a close fight. Fuck, it was like watching two people play on UFC, the video game, and one controller died.
Yeah,
he just
or the
sat
guy's
there.
like not paying attention. He's like, wait.
Yeah, he's arguing with his girlfriend.
Yeah, you're like, hey,
you're like, dude,
I'm
we're
beating the
fighting.
shit out of you. No. I just keep kneeing you up the middle. You're not doing anything.
I didn't expect that.
And
That was
can't
crazy.
predict that shit.
I wasn't just wrong. I was royally wrong.
Yeah, but that's how it goes.
Next time, guys, next time.
Yeah, Chin did
You
call
picked
it.
him. You picked Process,
Chin
right?
Of
called it.
course. But
Yeah, that's a
once I
good
said-
idea. I'm gonna tell the artist paint a big ass UFC American flag.
Oh, you mean the
belt?
The belt, yeah, the belt. And plus, you said the Monson, like, you don't maybe a poster of it, the Monson picture, Jeff Monson against that thing.
Love that.
Because that would be hard to paint, I'm sure.
I wonder if I could order that picture.
I'll look for it too.
Let me send this to the artist right now, so he's not.
Some casual is going to see that and be like, why does Brennan have this weird Nazi thing in the back?
With American flag, it doesn't make a ton of sense. It's very contradicting.
It's really turned into a right-wing podcast.
Send the artist right now. What if he's like completely against it? Yeah, I want that picture.
If someone can make an actual.
You got to have the belt.
Yeah, I told him the belt. That picture's a little tough, but
The capitalism picture is
Yeah.
insane.
Now, I just want that picture in the studio.
Yeah.
It's so gangster. That lady on the right's like, fuck.
She looks the most down, though.
Yeah, she does. The guy in the back smiling, though, because
Yeah.
he knows they have fucking rubber bullets.
Whoever
Yeah,
the
he took
photographer is badass. He was just like,
Oh, my God. And that's what
It's strange without context, though.
yeah. It just looks cool. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's
looks
just badass. I don't know what he's representing there or what's going on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait for this fight.
I got a lot of DMs from that JDM thing, but more about that weird cat story that I told on the podcast
Oh,
yesterday.
that was a weird story.
Yeah. My girl's like, you said that on the air. I'm like, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't
podcast
listen to this.
It's probably not. It's probably laying low. All right, let's get into Chin. What else you got?
Current events. All right. Yeah, this one. What do you think? Well, you guys kind of described this, but
So he's a
biggest
bigger underdog
underdog.
against Izzy, plus 495. He won that one. Second biggest underdog of his career, plus 425 versus Khamzat. The Khamzat fight's tougher for him stylistically. So the plus 425 is a little weird. I think that should be reversed, but I mean, he just it's because styles make fights, and for Khamzat, the cardio's an issue. If Sean can get back to his feet, if he can defend the submissions early on, as the fight keeps going, it's in Strickland's favor. Now, if he can't, this thing's gonna end in 2 minutes.
Hey, man. And also, let me say this. I would rather Strickland win. I'm betting with my brain because I hate seeing a fighter fight once a year and then take the rest of the year off.
Oh, I know.
It's so boring.
It sucks.
It's so boring.
The other thing too, the time I'm going to 205, it's like he hasn't even defended the belt yet. So he has one title defense and just jumps to 205. That's not what we do. I told you, I would make it minimum 4 title defenses before you even think about jumping a weight class.
What's the reason for everybody wanting
Money.
to do that? Is it a money? It's a money thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Money. What else you got, Jen?
Rampage Jackson got a plea deal, a very good plea deal considering how bad his freaking case was. So let's see. He'll be sentenced late June, and it's going to be 9 days.
Is 90 days actual county jail, 3 months, and 80 grand.
And then 2 years of probation, which is nothing, though.
It's like one stream for Rampage.
Yeah.
People were calling it attempted murder. You know, it was that bad.
You know what's crazy? When's the last time you thought about Raja Jackson?
That day?
Remember how big this news was? Remember how big it was? I think I had a thing on TikTok breaking this down, go over like 2 million views or some shit.
Yeah.
And then now that's the news cycle, man. It's like it's hot for a day and then boom, we're on. That Nancy Guthrie, whatever, missing, boom, gone. No one thinks about it. The 10 scientists missing from NASA. It's what the fuck are we doing, man?
Dude, it makes you wonder if the Titanic happened today, how long is that news story and how big is that?
Not nothing too crazy.
Right? Like back in the past, they made a whole movie about it. They made museums about it.
So we study it now.
It might be just a thing on the bottom of the screen.
Think about
that rolls
Charlie
by.
Kirk, even though he wasn't a president. I mean, we saw a guy assassinated within seconds on social media. After 2 days, it's
Yeah.
over now. Like no one's really referencing it, talking about it. It's crazy to me.
I mean, those weird political people on YouTube that are like, he's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
But
But with Raja, it's just like, yeah, young kid. I guess they're giving him benefit of the doubt. Made a mistake. Lived to fight another day. Owes 80 grand. All right. What else you got, Jen?
Let's do this one. Hamza saying that he's the one that called Hunter Campbell and asked for the Strickland fight.
Let me see it.
This fight, he's talking shit about me. It's just called Hunter. Given this guy, let me try his meat after his fight.
That was it. You guys.
Yeah, I don't
You guys
know
were
what's up with
mentioning
that.
the meat
Give me this
stuff.
guy. Let me try his meat in Hunter's Hall.
that might be a bigger pause moment than when Yuri was like, I brought 2 men with me and I'm going to show them a good time. I'm going to bring them back to my room. And you're like, what?
It's just a cultural difference.
I want
but-
to try his meat. You're all, I don't.
I don't even know what context.
I think he's like, I'm a fucking wolf or I'm a lion. Like, give me his meat.
Yeah.
Either way, either context.
It also doesn't like, with all the shit that people talk about the Dagestanis being crotch sniffers, the last thing you want to do is feed into it. Be like, I'm going to do exactly that.
I'm gonna gobble his meat.
I'm gonna sniff his junk.
Even the cameraman's like, do we want to edit that or what's this now?
Sean Strickland just talking about. Well, I'll just let him say it.
Suggested you cool down the rhetoric. There might be more opportunity, especially if you're a champion.
I don't give a fuck, dude. If Nike wants to come, give me a fucking. I mean, fuck Nike. You want to come, give me a logo as you go. Use little Chinese kids and make fucking shoes. Like, fuck these major companies. You don't want to sponsor me? Go fuck yourself. You're actually the problem, dude. Your DEI initiatives. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't need to be a rich man. I'm good. I can retire right now. I don't. What, an extra $1 million? Well, I don't give a fuck, dude. Keep your money, you fucking corporate scumbags.
Gotta appreciate it. I mean, heavy on the language, but yeah, dude.
Wonder what kind of money he's making that he could turn something like that down.
Millions.
Yeah.
Probably paid off his house. Probably lives a simple life. Smart. Sean's a smart kid. I know you guys want to hear that and he's this and this. Okay. As far as financial education goes, Strickland's very smart. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, he did break down financial literacy one time, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, he knows what he's talking about."
Yeah.
All right. What do you think of this? Partner investment tickets that UFC is selling for the White House fight. It's going to be 1.5 million, and this is what
What's
it comes
with. Can I get sucked off in the White House?
1.5 million.
The tickets, the partner
Per person
investments.
or partner investment. So maybe
Yeah.
that's a group. So for the low cost of 1.5 million, you get UFC Freedom 250 partner welcome reception. Okay, we're gonna shake your hand. Press conference, reserve seating. Okay, there's gonna be a ton of security. Probably won't be that exciting. Ceremonial weigh-ins, general admission, so you'll be with the rest of them, and then you get this pretty lit. UFC 329 floor tickets. Offers being sent out to influential people. I didn't get an offer.
Via Ariel Hawani.
Dude, that's going to be a bunch of people from Oracle sitting in the crowd that don't give a shit. Like any big company that could do a write-off.
That's gonna be and this is where people I get like the backlash on the White House. I think what they should do is get rid of all the oligarchs, all the patriarchy, all the weird rich people around the octagon, and fill it with all troops.
That'd be cool.
It should be
That'd be really
all
cool.
troops. Get Zuckerberg's cuck ass out of there. He's on TRT now and does jiu-jitsu. Shut up. You get rid of his scumbag ass. We don't have Elon there. You have all troops, man.
That would be fucking sick. To have
Be the right
troops
thing
there.
to do. Instead of these rich people that just fuck each other over and they talk all this shit all the time.
Yeah.
And they're friends behind closed doors and they're fucking over. Inflation's up the fucking wazoo. The crime's never been higher. You got drug overdoses. You got mental health. That's these fucking people. You're giving them front row seats to the toughest guys on the planet? No, you fucking morons. Give it to the troops. What have they ever done for them? And you have this once in a lifetime event and they're actual fans of mixed martial arts. You know how long that would go? Yeah, but we're going to have 10 of them in the back. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Because then who would be mad at it?
Not only that.
How could you be mad at this event if the UFC went, listen, there's 3,000 seats. We're giving all 3,000 to current active military.
That would be awesome.
Who's going to be like, oh, what the fuck? This is Epstein files. No, they have nothing to do with it. They're just all people to defend your freedom, and they're serving for your country, and they get to watch the baddest event in mixed martial arts history. To me, it's a no-brainer because they're not making money off this event. So why not give it to the fucking troops?
To volley off that, who do you think would be a better audience when you're watching live and you're listening to the crowd reaction to this event? The troops or the sales team at Meta? You know what I mean? Like, it's the crowd. If it was all troops, the crowd would be going nuts.
But also that's the sales team at Meta, these people, I bet the lowest salary in there is whatever, $2 million. Like, they're all rich as fuck, man. They're going to go from this to their private jet to their fucking mansion in the Hamptons, or they're going to jump on a yacht and sail to the fucking Fiji, where the fuck they do, and touch kids, whatever the hell they do, right? This means nothing to them. They keep on keeping on. This is an Instagram picture. They're not going to remember this in 10 years or 50 years because they're not real fans. Imagine a soldier, a fucking soldier, dude. Doesn't have a ton of money, doesn't get paid that well, puts his life on the line, and he got to go to this once-in-a-lifetime event. You think he's going to remember it? You think he's going to be into the event? You think there's going to be passion? Can you imagine? And then imagine this. Imagine, dude, I'm getting chills. Imagine Justin fucking Gaethje beats Ilia Topuria, knocks him out. I'm getting chills. And you have all the troops going, USA, USA. This is a home run. But you fucks want to invite the oligarchs.
Yeah.
That don't give a flying fuck if anybody in that cage dies that night, if they go on to have CTE. I would be willing to bet 98% of that audience has never even seen a UFC fight. And you're going to give them the most exclusive ticket in history? Fuck you. That's wild to me. And this is a shoo-in. I'm an idiot with CTE, and I know this is the fucking PR move. Especially we're at war, you idiots. And everyone's against this event. How can we change the perspective so the UFC doesn't get backlash? TKO, they're making all this fucking money. Paramount, you got Dana there, you got Elon there. It's like, what can we do? Oh, I don't know. Invite the fucking troops. Yeah, but again, we're having 10 of them. No, fuckface. All of them should be, and they're in the fucking unis, dude. You have Navy, Army, Marines, Air Force. Bro, that is a home run. It's too late. Don't steal my idea. But if you do, I'm not mad at you.
That would be such a powerful moment too, to hear the crowd chanting USA and it's all troops. Come on. The
Bo
troops
Nickel
go
wins,
nuts.
jumps into the Marines. Bo Nickel, win your fight, jump into the oligarchs.
surf.
Let me know who catches you. Let me know how that goes. It's going to be so dull. It's going to be so strange. That crowd is going to be so weird.
You know what the sad
You know
truth
how many
is?
white, clammy people are going to be there? Just, yeah, fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Do you know how many people, the sad truth, the young people, like, because you're saying, like, the troops, that's something they remember for the rest of their life. You know, people, I bet you 50% of the crowd is people that after the fight ends and they leave, they're going to go, what are we going to have for dinner?
100%.
Not giving a flying fuck what they just saw.
They won't have any idea. Mm-hmm. I bet you could survey 95% of that crowd and go, hey, man, name 5 fighters in the welterweight division. They go, what's a welterweight? Yeah, go. That should, in order to get in, hey, name 2 heavyweights in the UFC division and go.
I got something for you.
And if you can't name them, you're not getting in.
You ever seen the Jimmy Kimmel thing or whatever it is, the man on the street interview in front of Coachella and they name fake bands? Whoever has access, whatever content creator has access, you will go viral. Ask all of them who's going to win and just start making up fighters' names.
That's brilliant.
And you will go viral. Steal my idea. I can't get access.
Dude, go up to Nancy Pelosi and go, real quick, main event, Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, who do you got?
If anybody who does that will go viral, 100%.
Mr. Zuckerberg, I know you're a big UFC fan. Brock Lesnar, Shane Carwin, give us your picks.
Who do you got? Mighty Mouse, John Jones.
That'd be amazing. They're not going to do it. Everyone's be scared shitless to do that shit.
Yeah.
Scared shitless.
And any press that's in there.
Dude, imagine Josh Hokett knocks out Derek Lewis in the first round and jumps into a full crowd of Army members. Imagine the optics. Oh, it's a home run. But you guys want to pat the backs of the oligarchs.
If I see one golf clap, I'm going to freak the fuck out.
You're freaking out. Get ready.
Just a bunch of... It's Josh Hokett.
Just a bloodbath. Just see him feel like Django.
Also, like, those type of people that would get, like, upset by seeing too much blood. You know what I mean? Like they would see blood and be like, oh, this is barbaric.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
because
too
the first
much.
time they're seeing it, they're gonna freak the fuck out. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Makes me sad. Especially
There's so many ways they could have done this. There's so many ways. And then also, if you have all your troops there, you don't have to worry about security issues. I mean, obviously you're going to check into them, but you don't. It's one last thing you have to worry about. If you even said you were doing the White House and we're randomly picking 3,000 people, submit here. Obviously, you're going to do extensive background checks.
That's a little more dangerous because then you don't know what kind of psychopath you're letting in the White House lawn. Soldiers, much better.
Soldiers, it's a no.
I think that's the best thing. That's the best way you could have done it.
No brainer.
Yeah. I mean, they're just trying to make extra
And
money.
then it's no the narrative is no longer, Trump's birthday. They're doing it because Dana owes Trump because he got him the CBS deal, and all that narrative goes out the window. We're doing this to give back to the troops. You call it, what is it? UFC 329, Freedom Night for the troops.
Sadly, though, what's more American than performing in front of a bunch of oligarchs?
That's your America. What else you got, Chin?
They did do troops, UFC troops.
They used to
before, right? And
They
they,
used to.
went off too. It was like a small room. The
They
troops
used to.
went, that's just like
I don't know
they
if you
went crazy.
ever done stand up in front of troops? Oh my God. They are the best fucking crowds and they go nuts and you can't offend them. They're just such fun crowds.
They're normal fucking bros who love it.
Yeah, it's just a little escape for just a little long.
Let's take a little break here. You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. They make it super simple. Pop over to progressive.com, answer some quick questions. You'll get a quick quote with coverage options tailored to your choices. Plus, you'll see which discounts you may qualify for, like the online quote discount or savings for paying in full. In fact, 99% of Progressive Auto customers earn at least one discount. See if you could save when you switch to Progressive. You'll feel good about making a savvy choice. Visit progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little extra cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary. Progressive. Let's get back to the program.
All right, let's go to this. Speaking of footage, so this is Khamzat Chimaev releasing old sparring footage of him and Strickland. I'll play some of it.
That's the other thing that's scary. This is old training footage, but Khamzat's striking, don't get it twisted. It's not like he's fucking not competent on the feet. And he punches way harder than Strickland. Like, he could clip Strickland and then finish him off on the ground. Pause.
That is a problem too, because it's kind of the same thing. Conor had the problem with Khabib, where it's like you have to be very careful with how much you extend and how much you're willing to throw, because now that limits what you can do. Because when you're going against an elite grappler like that, now that limits certain strikes that you would usually throw against someone. Like when you're fighting Adesanya, you're not worried about, is he going to take me down if I throw a kick, And
Khamzat striking compared to Khabib's, he might as well be fucking Poetan. Like,
Yeah.
light years better. His movement's better. So he said,
This Strickland's response.
now Strickland has addressed the clip in which there's almost zero action. A terrible clip. That's what I'm talking about. This guy's just a little effing rat. One, I didn't know we were filming. Two, those are our warm-up rounds. You're just a weak man. You're just weak, man. It's like, what is the point? We're light sparring. See, you never know, guys. You don't want to judge anything up based off video on here. We've only sparred once. We did like 3-round spar. We sparred once. I kept telling you this. When I go to a gym, I want to spar the best guy. I wanted to spar him, but he would always just go beat up the lower level guys.
Here's the thing about that video, guys. That's how it should have started. Because Khamzat, putting that out, not a good look. What does that show? Hey, look at me dance and do nothing?
It's not.
What was that actually supposed to do?
Just, I guess Sean says he goes in there and bullies weak people. So he's like, I sparred you. He's like, so here I am bullying a weak person. So that's probably trying to beat the narrative.
But he didn't
He also
bully
said,
him.
let me taste his meat, dude. So go easy.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to figure this whole social media thing out.
He didn't even bully him though. It's just like they just kind of just
Again, it's a warm-up round. So that's, again, with Sean's wrestling footage, like, and his team released it.
yeah.
Alrighty. Here's a quick one. Random. That I think Nick sent.
Yeah, I was so confused by this.
So it's Conor McGregor saying he's very excited for Newark, New Jersey UFC card with his 185-pound UFC title on the line.
Yeah, it's just him causing chaos. He's not fighting for a 185 title.
You know,
He just does this to get people going. And again, we're the kids waiting for our dads to pick us up and take us to ice cream. And he never fucking shows. This actually scares me as a Conor fan. And when he's doing this, it's almost like he doesn't have anything actually on the chalkboard. Mm-hmm. And he's just doing this for gimmicks. So it's like, whoa.
I'm gonna rewind the time machine to when you said that Conor versus Max might happen.
Guarantee it.
I don't know if you saw the footage of the new UFC video game. That's one of like the gameplays that the UFC put out was Conor and Max fight. Why else would they show that?
You think out of all the fights, they went, what's the best one we can do to hype this game? Oh, remember Max versus Conor fucking 10 years ago? That fight sucked.
Yeah. You would put the guy who's on the cover, Alex Pereira, in the gameplay. Is this the gameplay? Yeah. It's like cinematically shot. Come on.
And Max is in current UFC shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And they have Conor losing?
That's a little wild.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting that for a reason. That fight's happening, boys.
I don't think they would have showed that if that was not even at least in the cards.
If it wasn't agreed upon.
Oh, you think it's already agreed?
Yeah, 100%. That's happening, boys. Get ready.
I will give you credit. You said that probably a couple episodes ago.
A second ago.
Yeah, thoughts on this? This is Jim Miller talking about his kid.
So Cole Sheldon says, I spoke to Jim Miller and he revealed his 14-year-old son was diagnosed with a very aggressive rare form of cancer, Jesus, which led to the year-long layoff. After his son beat cancer, Miller returns against Jared Gordon. How can you not root for fucking Jim Miller? Also, Jared Gordon, you better go down on purpose.
Jared has a crazy story too, but yeah,
yeah, he does, but not like this. Yeah, and Jim Miller talks about how he has to pay for health insurance, how expensive it is. It's sad, man. I can't imagine. How can you not root for Jim Miller Saturday night, for God's sakes?
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Jim Miller, he came to Nate Diaz's defense, and I'll just play this clip for you.
Thing to say, like, there's nothing average about what's Nate.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And it's not even so much the fans, honestly. It was another former fighter.
I don't know if we talk about it.
And one of the best to ever do it, right? It's like,
DC.
you go into a room and there's 6,000 of the tallest people ever in this room. And a guy who's in like the top 5 says a guy who's in the top 10% is average height. Like, it doesn't make any sense, like Nate's career is he's done what a vast majority of UFC fighters couldn't do. And if we're gonna, like, you want to talk crap about him about something else, but like you can't say that, main eventing, whatever it was, like eight cards, fought for the title, had some massive cards with Conor and stuff like that. Like, a huge fan favorite, fighter favorite. Again, and like, I think the knock was like, his win percentage dropped. But if you look at anybody that gets like over 20 fights in the UFC and starts approaching 30, obviously there are the outliers. We can't take John Jones and GSP and put them in the category of the typical fighter. Like, as you start to get to 30 fights, dude, you start stacking injuries. Things come up, family things, this, that, all the other things. So it's like, it gets harder to keep a super high win percentage. Let's not talk shit about one another and kind of make stuff up just for attention on social media.
20 Hollywood stars who are actually jerks in real life.
I mean, what the hell was that? I mean,
It's an autoplay.
Jim Miller's not wrong. Yeah, I mean, Nate Diaz is in rare for sure. He's had a great career. But when you say, who's he talking about? DC can.
Yeah.
You want to talk about rare fighter who actually became a champion, a 2-division champion, who's beat some of the very, very best, who was an Olympian. Like if it's him from DC, yeah.
Also, if my memory serves me correctly, it wasn't like DC came out and started just talking shit about Nate.
No, it never is. No one goes after Nate. He does it. Creates when we talk about him. It's very smart. It's brilliant. He goes after guys, and then it gets people going.
Is MVP this weekend?
I don't think it's
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
16th. Well, I got some interesting news about that for you off air.
It kind of lost its steam.
Big time.
Because the Chimaev Strickland.
No,
is so big
I
too.
don't think it's that. I agree. If the ticket sales aren't good,
But ticket sales aren't that good for this either. But the lowest ticket is $400, I think.
Dustin Poirier confirms he will end retirement, make UFC return one condition.
It's to fight Nate.
Nate?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that ain't happening.
But it's interesting that he's bringing this up now after he's been retired for a bit.
Can he go to MVP or his
I don't know. It depends on his contract. I don't know. And it'd probably ruin his relationship. Like he's commentating this weekend. So if you do that, but again, if they pay you enough, it's worth it.
Oh, yeah. He's part of the UFC commentating team. Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
I mean, Chael was able to do some stuff.
Excuse me, sir? Who?
Never mind.
He's like, come again?
Come again?
What else you got, Jen?
Let's go. No, don't worry about that one. Oh, this was kind of cool. So this kind of went viral. This is I think he fought in bare knuckle, and this reporter came up after this guy lost, and her speech towards him, a lot of people loved. As you can see, though, the social media reactions.
I don't even know, to be honest.
Rest, recover, and train hard again, right? I see a bright future for you. Don't give up. You got this, all right? Yeah, I mean it. Keep going. Never stop. You have a passion. Keep going. You're here for a reason. Don't give up.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. You're working your ass off. You're working harder than everyone in this room. Think about that. No one else in this room is fighting in that ring but you, so
Okay, so
keep going.
I needed that.
Yeah, no, keep your head up. Don't let that crown fall. Walk out of here. Know what you got to do for next time, and come back, all right?
Thank you so much.
You got that. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you guys.
Yes, you are. What are you going to do about
He needs to put her in her corner. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was awesome.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
Trying to make us sad?
Do they know each other? Or?
She's a sideline reporter. And
damn good one, too.
Yeah. Let's do. We already did pretty much. Oh, this one's just not fun, but interesting one. This is Bobby Green talking about his girl stealing $300,000 worth of his jewelry.
Damn.
Ooh.
She was basically hitting me up saying, "Oh, somebody died, and she needs some money to help her and stuff." I help people. I take care of people, bro. So I let her come by, give her a little money and stuff, trying to help her out. And I left to go to practice. Came back, I left my jewelry in the house. I just bought a new house. I'm in the house like maybe a week, so I'm barely just getting shit put in. And I left my jewelry box in there. I normally keep my car because I know I'm with some crazy motherfuckers, And she took everything, took everything. Bro, I couldn't sleep for like 5 days, driving around looking for my shit. Like, it's been fucking dark, bro. It's been real dark. But it comes with this shit, That was $300,000, you said? Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. So you need the bonus then on Saturday? Psycho. I told you I'm fucking nuts. So you need this bonus on Saturday then? Yeah, I did. And then run it back again. I still need all that and some more. I'm that mad, I'm that pissed. I need that and more. So I plan on going back to work right after this, come back and doing.
Why are you telling this guy not the cops?
Yeah, man, I feel like we should call somebody else.
Yeah.
And plus,
like the authorities.
Yeah.
He's a successful guy now. It's like he still runs with some crazy crowd, too, apparently. Yeah.
It's a lot of money, man.
It is a lot of money. You want to jump into some fan questions?
Let's do it, pal.
All right. And we'll do what? Like 3? 4?
Yeah, so, yeah. We'll do, I don't know.
All right.
4 to 5. And then Sunday, We do the majority of the YouTube comments, and I'll toss in some of the DMs I got. So all new fan questions Sunday. If you're wondering how to get your questions answered, submit them below in the YouTube comment section, and we'll get to them. When you put fan questions, Nick Chin see them, makes it so much easier. So thank you guys. But let's get into it. At Joe Grover 11.
Can I make one note? I feel like people are lying to me, and they're like, 5th time trying. I'm like, I think you just know that I feel bad.
Be honest, people. Yeah.
First, thanks for all the insight and laughter for the last 10 years. I've been a fan. Thanks, dude. If you're fighting in Sean Strickland's place, misspelled Sean, but that's all good. I get the point. If you're fighting in Sean Strickland's place, what would your fight strategy be? Lastly, on personal note, I have a heart surgery coming up and would like some advice on how to mentally prepare. I know it's not a fight, but I'm dealing with a lot of fear. I'm sure you did fight in the cage. Ah, brother. Joe, I can imagine. That's a different type of fear, Bubba, because in fighting, you have the fear of getting embarrassed, but you have control, right? You put in the work and you get in the best possible shape you can, and you try your best, but at the end of the day, it's on you. Unfortunately, when you're dealing with health shit, and especially heart surgery, it's not on you, is it, Bubba? So it's between you, the man upstairs, and these doctors. I'm sure you're going to be fine, bud. I'm sure you're going to be fine. Mentally prepare. Dude, I don't know much about much, but I know if you stay positive, it goes a long ways. So the way I would look at it and the way I deal with things in my life is, I know this isn't going to help, but it could be worse. Yeah, I know people who need heart transplants, and if they don't get it, it's over. And there's nothing they can do, and it's just over if they don't get that transplant in time. There's people with stage 5 cancer. There's no surgery. There's nothing. At least you're having the surgery, and you're going to be okay. So keep it positive, brother. The positivity is super powerful. So please keep us posted. I wish you the best. To answer your question, if I were fighting in Sean Strickland's place, what would your strategy be? I think what most people are telling you, man, or that a lot of people that do what I do are telling you, it's not that you're going to give up the takedown. You got to make them work for the takedown. So, in Strickland in the open, like if we're in the middle of the cage, it's gonna be tough to prevent that takedown. Khamzat's gonna have a much tougher time if you're against the cage. Granted, he's gonna be able to use the cage to his benefit, but so are you, and he's gonna use more energy getting you down. So early on, it's not that we're giving him takedowns. The key is making him. He's gonna get the takedown, but can we make him work for the takedown? Don't make it easy. And then when you are getting taken down, we don't settle. That's not our time to rest. We're creating scrambles. And even if he takes you down again, we're creating scrambles. And you know that if this was a marathon and it was a 5-mile race, you're going to beat Khamzat. Unfortunately, it is a fight. So Khamzat's a sprinter. You're a marathon runner. So how can we get Khamzat to run your race? By letting him sprint, but he's working. So that gas tank's going, because every round that goes by, the longer this fight goes, the more benefit it is for Sean Strickland. And that's where you can have more success. So you got to be mentally prepared to go through hell. Go through hell meaning we know we might get taken down, but was it tough? Did he exude a lot of energy in the process? And while we were down there, did we go to our back, or are we constantly creating scrambles and making them work, defending submissions, getting up, getting taken down, getting up, and I'm creating this pace. And Sean Strickland has to be so mentally tough that if I'm creating this pace, and I know I'm losing on the scorecard, but I'm creating this pace, and all it is an investment in the later rounds. So I'm creating this pace, and it's frantic, and it's high pace, and you just got to know deep down in your heart that you're not going to give up before he is. You know that you have a much better gas tank, and you have to bank on that. And it's fucking scary, but it's the only way you're going to win. And then, that's why it's such a tough fight for him. Within doing that, you have to bank on your preparation and your team that come third, fourth, fifth round, he actually does slow down. And he hasn't figured out this cardio thing yet. Because if he did, again, it's tough. But I bank he hasn't. So Strickland has to create a frantic first and second round, and Khamzat can't just he can't eat for free. You're going to take me down, but boy, it's going to be fucking tough. And when you do, I'm not chilling there. I'm not going to DDP it and let you crucifix me and tap away. No. Because Khamzat was getting rest doing that. No. I'm scrambling. I'm going, oh, we're up. Okay, we're down. We're up. Okay, cool. And people are like, God, Sean got taken down 6, 7 times. It's a success for Sean if he doesn't get finished. It's a success for Sean if that first round, you're like, holy fuck, Sean got taken down 8 times. In my head, I'm going, uh-oh, Khamzat's in trouble here. Come the second round. Damn, he got taken down 4 times. Everybody else can be like, oh, damn, Khamzat's dominating him. He's taking him down 12 times. In my head, I'm going, uh-oh, but Khamzat's not finishing him. That was 4 less than the first round. And the third round, uh-oh, you only got taken down twice? And he got pieced up? 4th round. Oh, no. He's shooting way outside now. Oh, no. Khamzat's on his back foot. Man, Sean's kind of piecing him up. Oh, shit. Sean won via TKO. We'll see.
Also, best of wishes to that guy. Hope it goes good, the heart surgery.
Me too, man. I can't imagine the fear.
We're all praying for you, buddy.
We're praying for you, dude.
Yeah, brother. Keep us posted, please, brother. Jay Chavez 7389. He got cut off.
It's hard to get his whole question in there.
But he has the Woody from Toy Story as his avatar, so that's cool. Fan question. Love the show, and your knowledge of the sport is very impressive. Always spot on. I don't know about that. Wanted to ask if you have any advice on addiction and how to overcome it. I'm really bad with this stuff. I'll tell you what I did. I don't think it helps many people, so I'm bad to ask. Theo's probably better with this stuff because he deals with it a little more than I do. Also, if you have any knowledge on diabetics, being Mexican, we have some delicious dishes, as you know, and it's very hard to turn down some of those plates. Just struggling with those things, man. I have $2. I need help. My parents passed away when I was 10. Jesus, Nick.
This question made me sad.
My parents passed away when I was 10. So the last one. My parents passed away when I was 10. It's haunting me going through this, but I'm trying to break through. Thank you for your time. Also, so happy that your daughter recovered. Thank you, brother. You have $2. So whatever addiction you have, you gotta draw a line in the sand. Easier said than done. This is how I do it. I go cold turkey because nothing's more important than my kids. So for me, it was alcohol and Adderall, but I just said, all right, if you keep doing this, you're gonna be a terrible father. Your kids are gonna resent you. And as soon as I planted that seed, boom, it's over, dude. There's no alcohol in my house. I haven't seen Adderall in fucking years. I can't tell you what it looks like these days. I'm not around it. I don't fucking touch it because I know if I do touch it, I'm saying fuck my kids. So I drew a line in the sand. Easier said than done. It works for me. But every time, whatever your addiction is, every time you do go towards that, just remember you're saying fuck those kids. For a lot of people, that's usually enough to be like, all right, I can't be doing this because I don't want to screw my kids over. You're screwing your kids over. Not to mention your parents passed away when you're 10. So clearly there's something going on in your family health-wise. So break the cycle, dude. Like just because your parents had, it's not an excuse. And this is tough love. And that's why I'm bad. I'm bad to ask advice on this stuff. Because to me, it's very black and white. There can be no gray with addiction. Either you're drinking or you're fucking not. It's not, well, I can still have 1 or 2. No, motherfucker. Either you're drinking or you're not. Yeah, but I can have 1 Adderall because I got a lot of work. Either we're doing drugs or we're not. There's no gray. When you play in the gray and you're an act like I was, there's no gray. You're either doing it or you're fucking not. Make the choice to not do it, dude.
It's justifying it.
Yeah, stop it. Mm-hmm. That's it, dude. That's what I do.
Adderall's hard to quit, too.
Very tough.
Very hard to quit.
Real quick, though, the diabetic stuff, at least in the meantime, there is medication out there. Until you recover from it, you can take medication, go to your doctor.
Actually, GLPs are actually what you'd want.
Correct.
Definitely go look into the research on that.
There's actually a lot of research on retatrutide being good for for addiction as well, because it actually works the hypothalamus and it helps. It's not just the food noise that it helps.
It's the addiction noise.
Yeah.
And GLP-1s were created for diabetics. That's where they came from.
Boom.
So that could be a double whammy.
Yeah. And it's pretty easy to see. And Nick knows links and shit. You don't have to have a prescription. Samuel-N4I8E. Avatar is the back of a turtle. I'm not mad at it. Fan question. Where are Brendan's badass truck lifts? Is all that going to Chin's barn with the truck collection? No, sir. It's downstairs. Also, we want more T-ball content. My kiddo's just getting started with Little League, but by the grace of God are looking to be headed to the show. Yeah, every parent thinks that, right, brother? Keep killing it, guys.
No, Little League
I still got the lifts downstairs, still got downstairs. It's just quieter up here. Yeah, I'll have some truck content for you guys soon, but we've just been so busy getting this together. Still got the lifts. More T-ball content. I mean, kiddo's in the playoffs. We just beat the number 1 seed. We have 2 more games to the championship, but he did make the Austin All-Star team. And that's all of June. I'm helped coach that. So
that's sick.
There'll be some more content. Yeah, he's a monster.
So you'll be, I feel like your cutting cycle is mostly just you walking around angrily at a Little League field.
100%. I don't eat. I
you
just
get
drink Diet
10,000
Coke
steps
and pace.
a game.
Yeah. Good luck, though, brother. Nothing better. Sharama Hamad 36. Sharama Hamad 36. Sharama Hamad.
This feels like, you ever seen Bruce Almighty?
Yeah. Baby. Firstly, you guys see the big brown breakdown. Make a comeback. Just need a new logo now. We got one, dude. 2 questions, fam. 1, what do you guys reckon is the most underrated victory in MMA history? Not talking about champs who lost when they were in their prime, like Islam when he lost to the Pantoja kid. Funny. For me, it's André Moraes' victory against Demetrius Johnson in the first fight. That was a good one. That's a great point. I understand the ground and knee was a bit of a factor, but still, Moraes was the first man to finish one of the pound-for-pound GOATs in the last 10 years. Even though he became a highlight in the rematch, it's still it's where are we at here?
That's yeah.
Right here.
Even though it became a highlight in the rematch, it's still a legacy-defining victory that doesn't get talked about. I know because it's in one championship. If that was UFC, it'd be a highlight like a motherfucker. So he's saying, and then 2, how would today's top featherweights fare against the middleweight and lightweight champs from 20 years ago? I know size matter, but the skill and technique is on another level today. Did you ever feel that when you sparred with Wonderboy? If I got a hold of him, he's so fucked. And unless I ran in if I was rushing into one of his counters or if I was at distance and he was throwing these crazy kicks, he could knock me out. But as soon as we got close, he was fucked. So that wasn't a problem. But as far as the top featherweights against middleweight champs from 20 years ago, they're just so small, man. And those middle and light heavyweight champs, it's not like they were that dinosaurs, The featherweights are tough, man. And those guys knew how to fight. A lot of them had wrestling backgrounds. It'd be a very tough night in the office for those featherweights.
Trying to think of a win that is underrated. And Hendo versus Bisping keeps coming up, but that's not really underrated, I don't think, right?
Underrated,
Gonzaga over Crow. I know this is old school. Gonzaga over Crow Cup was a big one because you got to remember Crow Cup at the time just came from Pride and he got knocked out by his slogan move. That was
amazing,
big.
Yeah.
Another one for me that goes under the radar is, I know these are old school, but I'm an old head. Another is you got to realize Brock Lesnar's first fight in the UFC was against Heath Herring. I think Brock had 3 fights and they beat the dog piss out of Heath Herring, which is super impressive.
Matt Serra,
GSP.
But that's not underrated, right? That's a whoa.
You think it's just that's just a forgotten win?
Oh no,
I think that one. That's kind of the main one.
What about Hendo and Fedor? Remember Dan Henderson knocked out Fedor?
Yeah,
that was Bellator days, right?
Yeah, but they don't talk about that much.
Fabricio submitting Fedor.
That's a trippy question. Underrated, when they don't talk about it as much, but it's a great win.
I mean, when Izzy knocked out Whitaker in Whitaker's prime was pretty fucking crazy. But people talk about it, so that's a bad one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one that no one talks about.
Got us thinking.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few.
Because it's hard to think about something no one's been thinking about.
That's the hardest part. Yeah.
Nerd Jock Hybrid. I think Poton's his avatar. Fan question. Love the discussion you and the boys had on episode 497 about American MMA camps that were all for one for all. I know. One that always comes to mind for me is Militech fighting systems. Yes. I think I referenced them too. You had Matt Hughes, Tim Sylvia, Jens Pulver, Lawler, Jeremy Horn, Pat Militech himself was the leader, and the infamous Lee Murray.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
There's a movie coming out about him. My question is, did you have any cool experience or training sessions with MFS, Militech Fighting Systems? Let me look at those names. No, me and Robbie Lawler did a press conference together. I've worked with Pat. I've worked with Matt Hughes. Nothing with Tim Sylvia. Nothing with Jens Pulver. Also, I was a class after them. So I didn't, not a lot. Also, do you have any insider information about the infamous London brawl between MFS and Tito and Chuck? And if Tito really did get KO'd by Murray? Keep up all you do. Love all your shit, brother. Big fan from Fresno.
That's the word on the street.
This guy's hardcore. Yeah. So if you don't know about Murray, he robbed.
Bank robber, right?
He's a bank robber.
And whatever that area was.
Bank robber and art, right?
Was it art too? Yeah, I know.
I think so. Bring it up to him.
He was like a real gangster.
Yeah. And then they were coming out of a London pub, and Tito and Chuck were friends, like really close friends back in the day. And they got into it with Lee Murray, and Lee Murray supposedly starts Tito Ortiz.
That's the word on the street.
That's pretty confident that happened.
But Chuck was on the show too. Remember, Chuck came to the Big Bound Breakdown?
Yeah.
And he said it after the cameras were off. He's like, what really happened? I fucking forgot exactly what he said, though.
You got the behind the scenes?
Yeah.
And you forgot it?
I have it somewhere in footage somewhere.
Dude, Lee Murray's nickname was Stopwatch.
That's pretty cool.
Murray's believed to be the robber nicknamed Stopwatch by the detective during the heist. He got arrested in Morocco, was convicted for his role in the robbery, and is currently serving a 25-year sentence. But yeah, so in 2000, Gopchin, this is what I'm talking about. So Lee Murray, former UFC fighter turned criminal. They're making a movie off this. Primarily known for masterminding the 2006 Securitas Depot robbery in Kent, England. The heist where approximately 53 million pounds was stolen. That's like like $106 million?
Euros and USD.
It's considered one of the largest cash robberies in peacetime history. Before this, he was involved in a smaller scale crimes leading gang known for drug dealing and theft, but the 2006 bank robbery is the only major robbery he is officially linked by authorities. So it was a bank.
You know who would be the perfect Lee Murray? I don't know if he's too old now, but Tom Hardy would be
I was just going to say Tom Hardy. You go Tom Hardy or you go, what's the other guy, Jason Statham?
I think he's too old at this point.
He just made like Meg 4 where the fuck he's riding on sharks.
Is he?
But Tom Hardy could do it, and he does jiu-jitsu. He's in good shape.
Mm-hmm. And
his stature is a little different, but yeah, his acting is great. So that's 62 million USD.
I was way off.
No.
I thought it was 50. I thought the pound.
Euros, pounds.
I'll say that's probably gonna be a better movie than who the Rock
Oh,
played
The Rock.
recently?
No, that was supposed to be really good though, right?
Oh, no, I
Machine?
watched it.
Smashing Machine?
Yeah, I watched Smash Machine.
What'd you think?
It's good.
Yeah.
Was the whole movie good, or was just his performance the one that you thought was
His performance is all right. The movie's good.
Yeah.
The documentary's way better.
Yeah.
Documentary goes hard, dude. Yeah, it's so good.
I was watching my girl, and halfway through, she's like, "This is fucking depressing."
Wait, is the documentary where he actually like injects himself with test at one point? Yeah.
With his girl too.
I saw that.
It's awesome. What else you got? At DC Shelby S650. That dude, do you have a Shelby S650 Mustang? What's up, dude? Do you think Ronda's fall in the UFC was due to her talent catching up to her, or do you think it was mostly coaching issue? Both. It definitely seemed like her head coach was giving her delusional confidence in her striking abilities, 1,000%, which led to her getting knocked down in her last two fights. Correct. If you could go back in time and get Ronda in a better camp, boy, do I have stories for you guys, but another time. With smarter coaches, do you think there's a way she could have had a better game plan and more success against Holly and Amanda Nunes in those fights? 1,000%. And at that time, where we were living in Venice, California, we were surrounded. We're in Southern California. So you're surrounded by elite wrestling, striking, MMA. It was the hotbed at the time. She could have thrown a fucking dart and picked a great camp.
That shadow boxing will encompass her life forever.
Yeah, it's tough. She's all.
That is a Shelby, right? It's
I can't tell. It's so pixelated.
Yeah.
That could be a fucking GTR. That could be a Civic. That could be a van from this angle.
Could be a fucking elephant.
All right.
Tyler Kahn 7-1. Hey man, been a long time fan. Was lucky enough to catch your comedy when you were at the Houston Improv with David Lucas during the middle of COVID. Anyway, and we had the gangster in the freaking green room. All right. Anyways, I wanted to get your take on how Paramount is approaching the playback option for the fights. They no longer include the in-between fight commentary, removed walkouts. I know.
I didn't even think of that. The in-between the commentary.
Highlights and previous clips. You can get basically no longer rewatch the full event and get the build-up. Feels this non-casuals love, or maybe just me. It's simply just one fight that feeds into the next, and even when they're only doing this on the number cards, will we ever get back to the full card replays like ESPN had? Oh, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. No.
There's something about that pay-per-view feel, too, that just, it doesn't, that...
Paramount released today that the UFC average for their pay-per-views, I think the last 2 years, was 200,000 average pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So UFC was smart. That's why they were like, oh shit, this ain't going the way we want. So they got out we're doing it for the fans, save you money. It's like, you're doing it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it, Chin?
That's could be it, yeah.
All right, dudes. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for submitting them. Especially the dude getting heart surgery. Keep us posted, brother. Next time you see me, all the new set back here. We are cooking over here at the Big Brown Breakdown. Hope you guys enjoy the whole change with Big Brown, all that shit. Yeah. You guys are awesome. The questions have been so damn good. You guys are so knowledgeable, so I can't thank you enough. Sunday, all new questions, all new answers. Stay tuned for Sunday. Enjoy the freaking fights. You guys have earned it. For the hardcores out there, enjoy the fucking fights. Go Sean Strickland. And if you see me at the baseball field, come say what's up. Till next time, I'm out. All right, breaking news, because Khamzat and Strickland have officially faced off for the first time. I'm seeing it for the first time as you guys are seeing it. By the time this comes out, it's going to be all over social media. This is exactly what the UFC needs to do to build the hype on this fight and sell some tickets. I don't know what's going to happen. I assume it's going to get aggressive. Hit it, Chin. That crowd's crunk too. Oh, they hate each other.
So many bald heads. This is sick.
You got the other angle? Khamzat in a nice green polo. A little too big for my liking. It's probably a Santos.
Like, hey, we need more bald people on stage.
Why is everyone bald? I'll tell you what, my pick for Strickland's looking better and better.
That was the first time I see Khamzat throw a leg kick.
He's in here. He's in here.
You think so?
Get Khamzat to fight mad. Get him out of his game plan.
They both look tight. You saw Sean bugging the fuck out too?
It was the first time they've seen each other. There's a lot on the line. Everyone's bald. Legit kick.
You hit him in the upper thigh, so that's better than the bottom, right?
Damn, that cop has a gun. Wow. Makes you more hypey for the fight.
I just don't think there's enough bald, overweight men on the
Why
stage.
is everyone bald and out of shape? What the fuck? Including Dan. Dana's put on some LBs himself. Dan was like, yeah, I put on some weight. I've recently discovered whiskey and cigars. Like,
dude, I think anyone who thinks that the hate is overhyped or manufactured.
Oh, no. No.
That is real.
They hate each other. And again, At plus whatever it is, 525. Khamzat seems a little emotional.
Wonder if the number.
Khamzat seems a little emotional. All the trash talk's paying off. You seem a little emotional, Bubba.
So does that change anything?
I'm still taking Strickland.
Wait, what was Sean's?
He was plus 475.
Yeah.
He's now plus 376.
Whoa.
Interesting.
This one's less blocked, so let's see.
Remember the UFC is like, we're not doing any face-offs. They're like, hey, take your sales down. They're like, we're doing face-offs.
That on a knee?
Yeah, I'm above the knee, so I don't know if that's
That's an oblique.
That's right after Sean Strickland said, you ain't going to do shit. He's like, wow, can't wait. Bad blood fight. All right.
yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, guys. Love you. Enjoy the fights. Thank you guys for submitting your questions, doing all that stuff. You guys make the show. There will be an all-new Q&A this Sunday. So that's it, man. Dads, baseball dads and moms, if you see me at the field, come say what's up. I'm going to be rushing from the game to go watch this UFC Strickland Khamzat's going down. Enjoy the fights. From me to you, be safe out there. I'm out.